Hi everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder, and today we are in Trough Creek State Park. Behind you, you can see one of the main attractions of the park back there. It's called Balanced Rock. Anyhow, Shannon and I are going to take you guys on a little tour of this little park. It's a hidden gem. We love it here. We have been here before, but we came back and decided we wanted to see it again and check out some of the other parts of the park. But anyhow, hope you guys will wander out yonder with us here. Anyhow, we're getting ready to go on this suspension bridge, and we're going to take a little hike up to Balanced Rock. It's a really pretty little park, and it's pretty easy trails, but it's beautiful. Look at the mountain laurel down there. All of the leaves have fallen. Fall is pretty much done. We're heading into winter now, with the colors anyway. So we are heading down to the suspension bridge now. And again, this is a wobbly little bridge, but it's pretty cool. I think it's really cool. Getting ready to cross over. I'll let Shannon go first, but yeah, it's a little bit wobbly. Whoa. Gosh. See, it's, whoa. Yep. See, there's some gaps here and there that you have to kind of look out for. Yep, one right there. That's a pretty good gap. Watch your doggies. Watch your children. And then here at the end gives you some directions on some of the trails through here. Anyhow, we're going up to Balanced Rock, which is this way. It's pretty out here. Now, this is a really beautiful area. If you look at the side of the mountain here, all of the mountain laurel, gorgeous. Even though the leaves have pretty much all come down. It's a little bit cold today. It's about 40 degrees. 39, 40 degrees right now. Not terrible. But yeah, look how beautiful the mountain laurels and the sound of the creek. Really pretty area. We really like it here a lot. This is kind of a neat little trail. Ah, looky there. Be careful. It's on the side of this little cliff here. And then it takes you to another bridge. But look out there, how pretty is that? Beautiful. Beautiful area. All the mountain laurels love it. We're coming to another bridge and a waterfall. When we get there, I'll share it with you. You see, this just kind of tumbles on down the mountain here. Just a little ledge after ledge after ledge of rock. So pretty. And then up above it, all of the mountain laurel and the pines. So pretty. Smells so good out here today, too. Really pretty area. Really peaceful here. And again, look at all the mountain laurels. They're just beautiful. The pine trees. Such a pretty area. I'm going to head on up the staircase path. Shannon's heading up now. Oh, so pretty. Love the sound of the water. Okay, as you can see ahead, almost there to Balanced Rock. And they have made this path really nice. with these kind of stair step boulders through here. You see this? Really cool. I'll be up there in a minute. As you can see, they posted a sign discussing the regulations here. Obviously, they've had some trouble with vandalism. So hopefully people will read the sign and please don't spray paint and write on this stuff up here. It's too cool for that. But there it is. So we've made it to the top. You can see, I believe that there was some sort of an avalanche of some sort, or earthquake maybe, or something. Anyhow, the top of the mountain came tumbling down, and this is what was left, and it has been here for I don't know how long. I'd have to look into the information on it, but and it's just balancing here. I mean, it seriously is. As you can see, it's a pretty big rock. Go stand underneath it, Shannon. You can kind of see in relation to Shannon. Yeah, that's a pretty big rock. And again, from this side, you can see it, and how it's just kind of hanging on the edge there. So we've made our way down from Balanced Rock. Here comes Shannon. She's coming down. And this is Rainbow Falls. And we did not get to videotape this on the way up. There was a couple here that they were doing, I'm guessing, wedding shots, wedding photographs. But what a beautiful place to do that out here in the woods. I'm sure it's probably used a lot for that sort of thing. I'll bring you down here. You can see, isn't that beautiful? Yes, so peaceful. And just kind of continues on down here, down into the creek. So we are going to make our way back to the suspension bridge over there. You can see it off in the distance. It's starting to drizzle just a little bit. Not a big deal. But yeah, it's beautiful out here. So again, crossing the suspension bridge back over. So pretty out. Listen to the water. Very peaceful. You can see if you walk really slow, you might not wobble quite so much on this bridge. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to walk really slow. Shannon's going to make her way across. You can see we're at the bottom of the ridge here in the little ravine area with the creek. Pretty. You had too much to drink, Shannon. So anyhow, this is a real easy little trail if you want to come out to this Trough Creek State Park and take this little trail up to the Balanced Rock area. Real simple, real easy. Minus the bridge. Yeah, the bridge is not hard, it's just wobbly. So anyhow, but there's all kinds of places that you can kind of crawl down, sit by the bank. And I imagine on a hot day, that's probably very nice. So again, I was somewhat right. Erosion caused Balanced Rock to balance. If you can see in the photograph what used to be here, this used to be, and over time it eroded away and slid around the rock, and that's what's left. And it has been sitting there for thousands of years. That's why it's called Balanced Rock. Pretty cool. So again, we are at Trough Creek State Park, and we are currently at the ice mine.
Do you see this? What's eating the wood?
Porcupines.
I would have never known that. Huh. Oh my.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, trying to tearing up the place. Anyhow, this is the ice mine. This is, we've got it covered up. But yeah, you can see where they're eating away at this wood. Holy cow, look at that. Anyway, here's a marquee that talks about the ice mine, how it formed. Pretty cool. Oh, sorry. And we're going to step down in there. You can take a look. So anyhow, they have built this nice pavilion area around the entrance here and these stairs that you can walk down to the mine. You can't go, I don't think you can go inside of it, but last time we were here, we didn't have a flashlight. But Shannon has since bought herself a flashlight, so we're going to check this out when we get down here. Okay, so making our way down. Ooh, it is cooler down here. You can feel that cool air coming up.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Oh my.
It just kind of ends there.
Oh yeah.
But it comes.
Yeah, but the air is coming up through there.
Out of the mountain. Yeah.
Yeah. They say that it's really nice and cool, especially like in the summer. You can feel the cool air coming up from underneath here. You can see little pockets here and there. Anyhow, it's a little path across from the ice mine that can take you down to the creek. The park offers a lot of picnic grounds, so there's plenty of places to picnic with public restrooms. There's a lot of CCC history here as well, which we will be taking you to show you that. There's several trails, which we will probably come back just to do more of the trail system through here at some point in time. So we are at Copperous Rocks. Very cool area. Look how beautiful that is. You can see the copper look in the color in the rocks. The shade. Pretty. I'm pretty sure the first time Shannon and I were out here, it was a sunny day. It wasn't cloudy like it is today. But the sun will reflect in the water, and you'll get all sorts of different shades in that water and on the rock face. Really pretty. It says that Copperous Rocks is named for the ferrous sulfate copperas that leaches from a small seam of coal sandwiched beneath the layers of sandstone. Copperas crystallizes on the cliff face. Local settlers collected the ferrous sulfate to set color in dyed cloth. Learned something new today. But yeah, when the sun's hitting this, look at the different shades. See some of the water coming down the mountain there, floating into the creek. Very pretty. maybe there's a cave back in there. Kind of cool. Cabins in there. Look at that cool bridge. So we are getting ready to enter the CCC area, and where the old furnace is.
I believe this was Paradise Camp.
Paradise Camp. Right. And there's some of the old buildings left, and this is like, I think, a day use area over here on the right.
And snowmobile and equestrian parking. back in there. Yep.
Okay, that's right, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, look at the old homestead over here. Super cool. Yeah. Horse trailer parking is over on the left. But you can see there's the sign.
Yep. Paradise Furnace Camp. S57.
Right. And then back behind there is the remnants of the old furnace that was back here. These are some of the old buildings that are left from the CCC era.
The park uses for
Yeah, and the
maintenance.
park uses them for maintenance and so forth and so on. But yeah, I'll turn you around here and you can see out the window.
Oh, that's the window part.
There you can see the remnants of the old furnace. That's what's left of it. And then Shannon and I know from a previous visit, there's a little bridge right there, if you can see that. Anyhow, yeah. Yeah, right there. That bridge, there's a path that takes you back in the woods. I'm not sure how far, about a quarter mile?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe a quarter mile. And there is an old cemetery back there. We did visit that, and then we did show that. I think there's some photos in a previous video that we did.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. But anyhow, that's the old furnace area. So thanks everybody for joining us today as we went wandering out yonder in Trough Creek State Park. It started to rain a little bit. As you can see, my glasses have a little bit of rain on them. But it still turned out to be a really beautiful day, and we're glad we came. We really enjoyed the park, and again, pretty much had it to ourselves.
Yep. Yep.
So you can't
Sometimes
complain.
Our
Yeah.
last minute decisions to head out the door are our best decisions.
Right. Again, thanks for wandering out yonder with us, and we'll see you guys later.